Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on the tier list here. Now obviously this is going to be part 3 of the Futties teams that come out. I've done team 1, team 2, and I thought I might as well carry on the trend and do team 3 as well. Now, as you see on your screen, you have a load of stats, a load of waffle everywhere, so I'm going to explain what you're seeing just so you get a little bit more in detail. So, top left you have the skills, the weak foot, and obviously the work rate as well. Now, top middle you have the playstyles, playstyle plus, etc. Top right you have their alternate positions and their main position. Obviously right at the bottom you have their stats. Now, Vincent Kompany, Intercept Plus and Anticipate Plus are perfect for a centre-back. Quick Step's not actually as useless as people think it is. It can be good to get him going if they're a big tall centre-back like Vincent Kompany is. Now, Incisive Pass is very, very average. You do want like a pinged or a long ball on a centre-back instead, but very, very strong. Defensively, it's one of the best cards in the game, especially with Anticipate Plus. I wish he had Jockey to go with it, but overall, it's a really, really good card. Obviously, it's an S tier card, and that's exactly why it's about 1.1 million coins. Next up on the list, we have Kelly Smith. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot for an attacker is a very, very nice start. Finesse plus is nice, ping plus is nice, and quick step plus, again, it's really nice. Now, dead ball, obviously very situational, but also can be good. Now, stats-wise, she's looking quite good. She's got 98 finishing, 97 composure. Now, the one thing I don't like about the card, she's 5'6", so you expect her to be quite nimble and agile. She's got 89 agility at this stage of the game, which is a little bit low in my opinion, and especially with no technical as well, that is really, really average. Now, a few things that I don't really like: the no technical, the low agility, the lack of passing playstyles. I know she has a plus on one of them, but the fact she's only got one does annoy me a little bit. So that is exactly why I'm going to put her in B tier, unfortunately. Next up, we have Ricken. Now, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. To be honest, on a midfielder, that is the way round you'd want it if they did have one of the 5 stars. But at this stage of the game, it's Futties. You just want every card to be 5-star, 5-star. So it's a little bit disappointing he's not. Obviously has a few nice alternate positions, which is good. Technical plus incisive is nice. Chip and Trivella are both very, very, very situational ones. Little bit weak, to be honest. Overall, it's a little bit of an average card for the stage of the game. There's not really too much wow factor about it, and it's exactly why I'm going to put him in D tier, unfortunately. There's just not really that much that's going to bring him above other cards and make him better than them. Overall, I think it's a little bit more of a fodder card, personally. Next up on the list is going to be Gattuso and Dumfries. Now, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot on a fullback. You do kind of want a 5-star weak foot. With that being said, it's not that bad being 4-star. Now, Anticipate is nice, especially depending on where you're playing, because you can play centre-back, you can play right-back, right mid. He's got a lot of alternate positions, but on the card itself, I don't really like it. He's a little bit unagile. Obviously, it's really dependent on where you play this card, because centre-back, I don't think he's quite good enough defensively, but as a fullback, I think slide plus is a bit useless, and whipped is very situational. But for me, personally, I'm going to put Gattuso and Dumfries as C. He's still a good card, don't get me wrong, but there's a few things missing, like that agility, like a little bit more defending if you want to play him centre-back, but overall, I just feel like he's a little bit of an incomplete card. Next on the list is Gavi. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot in midfielder is absolutely brilliant. High work rate as well, nice. Technical plus, really nice. Incisive and tiki-taka plus, both really nice, especially considering he has the 4 main passing playstyles in this card, really, really nice. Finesse as well. Rapid is very, very odd in the midfield. It can be good, can be bad. It's all dependent on your opponent, really. A little bit weak, to be honest. And I do like the fact he can play right back as an alternate position, just allows a little bit more variety. Now, one thing I am going to put him in the category of A is because he's got no defensive playstyles are good. Obviously, he's got slide, but I mean, good ones like Intercept would be perfect. Anticipate, just normal, not even just plus. So that is exactly why he's not going to go into S tier. He's instead going to go into A. Next up is Wilfred Zaha. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Do kind of want a 5-star Wilfred Zaha card. I'm a little bit disappointed they didn't give it to him, but playstyle wise has quick step plus, which is nice. First touch plus, which is nice. Trickster, we all know my opinion on Trickster. I don't particularly like it. I don't think it's useful in the high divisions. Maybe if you're really, really good with it, it will be. But whipped, very, very situational. Now, no finesse, no pinged, and no long. A little bit average. Now, stat-wise, obviously really, really agile, really fast, good strength. Shooting is decent, especially that shot power. Overall, for me, I'm going to put him as a B tier card. It's definitely a good card and definitely a usable card. But with a few playstyles and a few stat changes, maybe I could put him more like an A. But overall, I do think he's a little bit beyond par on the A tier. Now, next on this is Malacia. Now, on first inspection, you don't really think this is that bad of a card if you look at it. But if you go into detail, there's actually quite a few things wrong with it. Now, 4-star, 4-star, again, at this stage of the game is a little bit annoying. You do want a 5-star weak foot on the left back. Agility is really, really nice. Obviously, he's going to be good going forward. But 85 defensive awareness, 85 strength as well. Also, that long pass and no intercept or anticipate is all really average. Now, Jockey Plus is really nice. Relentless is good, especially if you pair it with that rapid. Slide, it on a smaller player is not as useful, and especially since he's got medium-high work rates, he's going to be very, very defensive. So, those defending playstyles, or the lacking one, should I say, is a very, very frustrating attribute about him. So, that is why I'm going to put him D tier, unfortunately. I feel like there's just too much lacking about this card to put him any higher than that. Next up is Papin. Now, I'm very, very disappointed in EA for this, because I don't think we've ever had a 5-star skill Papin card, and it would have been really, really nice to have it now. But, playstyle-wise, really good. Obviously, Quick Step Plus is really good. First Touch is really good. Power Shot is, again, amazing, especially with 98 shot power. Aerial is a little bit odd on someone that's 5'9", maybe against some fullbacks, maybe like a Ferdinand Mendy, you might be able to outjump, but overall, he's going to be a very, very clinical card, obviously with that finesse as well. But with no technical, no rapid, no 5-star skills, in my opinion, it's a little bit of a mediocre card. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the card. I feel like it's very, very mediocre. There's a lot of cards with similar stats to this, so that is why, unfortunately, I'm going to put him in C tier. It's still a very good card, very clinical card, but there's just a few things lacking to put him any higher. Next up is Sam Kerr. Now, 4-star skills, 5-star weaver, just like Papin. Very, very frustrating from the A. Finesse plus is nice. Rapid plus is nice. Again, just like Papin. She's 5'6". She's got the 99 jumping just like Papin. But aerial plus, will it work on someone this more? I'm going to say probably not. Really agile, but no technical, which is a little bit of an odd combination. But obviously, one of the most clinical cards in the game with 99 shot power, 99 finishing, finesse plus. Chip plus, again, is a little bit mediocre. That's really, really frustrating that she does have chip plus, because it could have been something good like first touch, like power shot, something like that. Or maybe even change the aerial to quick step. But overall, with the 4-star skills, no technical, and like I've just mentioned, that chip plus, I am going to put her in A tier. Still a very good card. I don't quite think she's a 99 rated card, purely because of what I've just mentioned. Obviously, stat-wise, she's incredible, but playstyles are very, very important in the AFC 24, and that's why she's where she is. Next up, we have CR7. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star. We've got obviously the perfect start. Finesse plus power shot plus rapid and also power header, which power header I do think could be quite interesting, because normally he has the aerial plus instead of the power header. So maybe that could be good. No passing playstyles, which is a little bit frustrating, but really, really agile. No technical again. Again, a little bit annoying, but so clinical. Obviously, really, really fast, especially that rapid plus. Very clinical. It's Ronaldo. He's even got dead ball on his card, which I do really like. I'm going to put him obviously S tier. I don't even think I needed to say that. But if he had like a technical plus as well instead of power header maybe, or even aerial plus, because I feel like that's the better way around, aerial plus and normal power header. But with that being said, it's still Ronaldo. He'll still be, if not the best, or one of the best cards in the game. Next up is Rio Ferdinand. Now, 4-star weak foot is really nice, especially this stage of the year. You do want 4 or 5-star on a centre back, nothing less. Now, playstyle wise, long ball, like I said before, is good on the centre back. Jockey is really nice on the centre back. Anticipate is the main one you do need, and it obviously does that plus. Now, power header, like I said with Ronaldo, could be good. We're not too sure yet, but aerial is obviously nice to have as well to contest these big tall Haaland and stuff like that. But amazing pace, really good passing. Obviously, defending is exceptional. Really, really good defensive and physicality as well, especially that bruiser. Overall, obviously, is an S tier card. Probably the best centre back on this list. Maybe he could be contested with Kompany, but I think this Ferdinand just about edges it really. Next on the list is David Alaba. Now, 4-star skills, 4-star weaver is a decent start depending on where you play him. Now, I have a little bit of beef for this card. Obviously, we'll go through playstyles first. So, Anticipate Plus is nice. Dead Ball can be useful on corners and stuff like that. Slide and Bruiser on this guy is a little bit average. Obviously, 5'11". That's not going to be amazing, that Bruiser Plus. Now, you probably want to know where do you play him. Now, no intercept means he's not really a great centre mid. And obviously, 4-star, 4-star. But centre back, I don't see him being viable. No aerial, not even normal silver aerial. At 5'11" means he's going to get absolutely bullied in the air. So maybe a left back to maybe play those balls down the line and stuff like that. But he doesn't have any passing play styles. But on an overall card, it's a very, very nice card. It's a very good, well-rounded card. But there's just a few things missing for me to put him into the S tier. So that's exactly why it's going to go A for me. I just feel like there's a few things that could be better. Even just like an aerial plus to help him out. Because I just don't want to play him centre back without that aerial. Next up is Milito. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot is a really nice start on him. Finesse plus, press proven plus, and aerial plus. Now, aerial plus actually can be good on him. Obviously, because he's 6 foot tall. But only 292 jumping as well, which I do kind of wish it was 99. I don't know why EA didn't do that. But with that being said, we'll get more in detail on the card. 99 finishing with finesse plus is incredible. Normal power shot as well. Great. Now, Trickster on this guy is going to be very, very mediocre. He's got 88 agility, which is not a great start at 6 foot tall, especially with no technical as well. No passing play styles. overall, he could be a very clinical finisher, but if you take out that shooting attribute, I think it's a very, very average card, so that is exactly why it's going to go C for me. Obviously, very clinical card, going to finish most of your chances, but I feel like just getting in there is going to be a lot harder than what you would be some of the other cards in this stage of the game. Like, there's going to be a lot better in terms of pace, passing, dribbling, and stuff like that, so that is why he's where he is. Next on we have Jeremy Frimpong. Now, 5-star, 5-star, high work rates is literally the perfect start for a fullback. Now, playstyle wise, got Jockey, got Intercept Plus. Now, Intercept for me is better than Anticipate on a right back or left back, and he can play either side, so that's brilliant as well. Now, although I do wish he had Anticipate as well, Intercept Plus is going to make up for that massively. Now, Ping Pass, again, really nice. If you get him going forward with that 99 in every single dribbling stat, it's going to be really nice. Quick Step Plus with that pace, amazing as well. Overall, it's just a sensational card in positions, playstyles. Now, there's only a few things I would change on it. Obviously, the Anticipate as well. Maybe a bit more strength as well, because he's very, very weak, especially for this stage of the game. But overall, if you keep him back, he's going to be incredible. If going forward, he's going to be incredible. This is just an absolute perfect right back or left back, to be honest. Next up on this, we have this Dembele card. Now, 5-star, 5-star, just like every other Dembele card in FIFA. Obviously, Finesse Plus, Rapid Plus, just like his Team of the Season was, I think it is. Now, first touch I really do like on a card like this. Whipped, very, very situational. Now, he does have tiki-taka as well, so 2 passing playstyles are nice. Technical to go with that 99 agility. Now, there's not really many flaws you pick in this card. Maybe a little bit more passing. Obviously, finishing is incredible, especially that shot power. Pace is absolutely electric, especially with Rapid Plus. Now, the one negative I can say is the fact he's got 73 strength. He's very, very, very weak, and they get pushed off very easily. But I do like the fact on this card he does have an alternate position of a striker. Why he's going to be S tier for me. That alternate position is going to be really, really nice. I know, obviously, it's just a start thing, and you have a lot of cards that can play a lot of positions. It doesn't particularly matter. But just to have that little bit of ability to play him up front as well as a wide, you don't really get that normally on Dembele, which I do really like. Next up, we have Socrates. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star weave was a great start to have. Technical plus is really nice. Incisive on a cam is perfect. Relentless can be good as well, especially with 99 stamina. Now, one thing I don't like about Socrates, he's 6'4", so you're thinking, oh, okay, he could be quite an aerial threat as well as obviously being a really silky dribbler. No finesse, again, is a little bit annoying. But the fact that he has aerial at 6'4", but only 75 jumping, I swear his base cards have like 72, so I don't really know why they haven't upgraded in there. Maybe to stop as much aerial plus meta, but even though they're bringing out cards like Sorloth. Anyway, that's besides the point. A very good card. Press proven is nice. Pinged is nice as well. Overall, I'm put him 8 tier. He's still a very good card. I just feel like the fundamentals of him could be a little bit better to put him in S, and obviously like finesse and stuff like that, and maybe a better playstyle plus instead of Travella, and also that extra jumping to make him an aerial threat as well as just a groundsman, which would be really, really nice. But overall, I still think he's an 8 tier card. Next up is Gattuso. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weave was not the way around you want it on a CDM. That's really, really annoying that it's that way around instead of the other way. But with that being said, pace is okay, not bad, not amazing. Shooting's abysmal. Passing is really good, especially with 3 passing playstyles and 3 good ones at that. Agility is a little bit low, especially considering he is only 5'10". Defensively, obviously amazing. Intercept plus is perfect on a midfielder. Anticipate is nice. Now, overall, I think because in the jumping, because in the shooting, because in the lack of agility, I feel like this card's a little bit mid for a card of his level. He's Futties icon, and they've given him this card. I'm going to put him in D tier. I just don't think he's going to cut it for any team at this stage. And even if you have like a cheap team, I still think there's going to be better options out there for you. Next on is another free card. It's Correa. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weave was a great start to have. Now, technical plus, rapid plus, tiki-taka, and power shot. All 4 of them are amazing playstyle pluses. Press proven is nice as well. Incisive is nice. No finesse, which is a little bit annoying. And again, same with quick step. But 99 agility is really, really good with the 5-star skills. Passing could do with being a little bit better. But with that tiki-taka plus, it'll be really good. Shooting is okay. Pace is decent, especially with rapid plus. Obviously, it's a little bit weak of a card. You do need to be careful of that strength, because you will get pushed off very easily. But for a free card, this is a very, very nice card. For me, I'm going to put him in A tier. He is close to an S tier, but with a lack of strength, a little bit more tweaking of stats, like 98 pace maybe, and a little bit more finishing with the finesse as well. I could honestly think about putting him in S tier, but for now, he's still a very good card, but I just don't quite think he's at that level. Next up, we have Kudus. Now, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot really does annoy me on attackers at this stage of the game. I feel like EA just been a little bit boring to make some cards not as usual as others. But playstyle-wise, got technical, finesse, both really nice. Rapid plus is nice. First touch is nice. Travella and whip, very situational to both of them. Now, if you look at the actual card, that's obviously really insanely fast card. Really good agility. Now, passing is a little bit average. Finishing is a little bit average. Composure is a little bit average. Overall, in my opinion, this is a little bit of a wasted opportunity by Yaya. I feel like they've really let this card down in itself. Obviously, it could be good in game still, but for me, I'm going to put him in D tier, unfortunately. Considering some of the other cards I put in this list so far, I don't think he comes anywhere close, and especially considering he has 4-star skills, that really doesn't help his cause. Next up is Lookman. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star weaver is a perfect start to have on an attacker. Obviously, medium work rates are a little bit average, especially with 91 stamina. That could come into a little bit of effect later on in the game, but the fact that he does have Relentless Plus means it won't, which is really nice. Technical Plus, again, really nice. Power Shot Plus, again, amazing. Trickster, very average, but does have Finesse. Dead Ball as well, which you don't see that often, is really nice as well. Obviously, very agile card. Amazing card. Only thing I don't like is the fact he only has one passing playstyle. I feel like that could be a little bit better, and obviously Quick Step Rapid that he has neither of them. But with that being said, it's still an insane card. Nice old turf visions. I'm going to put an 8 here, especially for a free card with Power Shot Plus as well. You can have a lot of fun at this stage of the game with him. Next up is my club icon, it's Yaya Toure. Now, I've grown up watching this guy throughout his career. He was absolutely incredible. You won't see many midfielders like him anymore. Anyway, on to FIFA style. So, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, really nice. High work rate. Anticipate plus, Inset plus, both insane as well. Now, incisive is really good in midfielder. Can slot your attackers, your strikers, your wides, it doesn't matter. Through really nicely, and obviously unlocks the ball really good. Now, dead ball again, really nice. Press proven, amazing. Now, no technical, obviously it's Yaya, and I do feel like he should have technical, but with that being said, has Finesse, has an insane card overall, and actually not even that bad of a price for an SBC, because normally now, fodder is like so easy to get, so it should be like 1-2 million coins at all the SBCs, but he's very cheap, he's like 800k. I'm going to put him S tier, obviously. It's one of the best midfielders in the game, and I highly recommend you get this card. Next on this is Leroy. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weaver is a great start to have. Rapid plus, press proven, and power shot, all amazing ones. Now, like I've said many times already this video, aerial plus a 5'6" is not going to work. I don't even care the jumping, even though she has 92, which is actually quite low, because since she is actually this small, you want a little bit higher than that. Agility is quite nice. Shooting is nice. Obviously, has the finesse to go with it as well, with the power shot. Pace is decent. Overall, it's not like an amazing card, don't get me wrong, but it's very consistent, obviously very strong as well with that press proven. For me, she's a very cheap card and a very good card of that. I'm going to put her in B tier. I do think she's going to be very usable. Obviously, if you have a little bit of a cheaper team, I don't see why you would at this stage. But if you do and just want a fun super sub, I highly recommend you pick her up. She's going to be very cheap and also very good with her playstyles. Next up is SBC Andy Robertson. Now, 5-star skills, 4-star weaver is the wrong way around. You do want it the other way, like I've said already this video. Pace is really good, especially with rapid. Relentless is nice. Whip is very situational. Now, this card, if you're looking at it as a defensive-minded player, is going to be very bad. Now, no intercept, no anticipate at this stage of the game is just ruined. Like, the card, you really do need one or both of them, especially coming against these, like, Haalands and all these really tricky, like, Vinny's attackers. So that is a little bit of an issue on this card. Same with the strength. But if you do have him going forward, he's obviously got decent stats. Not amazing stats. I feel like they could have done a little bit better overall. Like, even the crossing at 92 with whipped, you do want a little bit higher than that. But with that being said, I'm going to put him in C tier. I do think he's a cheap card. I don't think he's going to be one of the best left backs in the game. I feel like them two lacking playstyles are definitely going to cost him a lot, especially because he's going to be going back and forth, so he will have to do quite a bit of defending. Next up is Sadio Mane. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star weaver is a great start to have. Finesse plus quick step plus, again, amazing. Relentless can be good on an attacker, depending on where you play him. Obviously, if you're playing him as a wide, that could be really good to go back and forward. Now, unfortunately, it has tricks plus the 4th playstyle plus, which is very mediocre. Obviously, if you are a skiller, that could be really good. But for me, it's not really a big vibe. Obviously, a little bit weak on the ball as well. And also one passing playstyle with a little bit bad long pass. So you do want a little bit better than that. But he's not actually that much of a pricey SBC. So that is why I'm going to put him in A tier. Still a very good card, don't get me wrong. I just feel like to put him closer to S, he needs a few more passing playstyles and a few more stats here and there. Last but not least is Eto'o. Now, 5-star skills, 5-star weaver is a perfect start to have. Obviously, Eto'o doesn't really get as many special cards, so I'm glad he has actually finally got a very good one and a very usable one at that. Now, 4 playstyle pluses, quick step, finesse, ping, and power shot, 4 amazing ones. Now, technical is nice, tiki-taka is nice, obviously finishing is incredible, pace is absolutely electric fast, passing is okay, not bad, not amazing. I actually have this card myself, so I know how good he is. Dribbling wise, he is decent. I do want a little bit more agility on him. I feel like he doesn't turn as nice as like Butcher Gueno or stuff like that. Obviously, he's a little bit smaller with technical plus. But with that being said, he's still an amazing card. I feel like for the price he's a little bit underwhelming, but still, don't get me wrong, he's still a very, very usable card, a very good card. Obviously, he's an S tier card. I don't think you even need to say that. But in terms of value for coins, Butcher Gueno is definitely the better striker of the two if you needed to compare between them. But with that being said, Eto'o is still an incredibly good card. But that's all for Team 3 tier list. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see any different types of videos or even more reviews, let me know down in the comments down below. Obviously, I'll try and get around to replying to as many as possible. But I've got some more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.